So the next question, public trust in government is essential to a healthy democracy. What specifically would you do to strengthen each of these areas? Transparency in decision making, civic participation, and residents' confidence in city leadership.
Yeah, we now have a state of the city address delivered annually. I think like to try to switch that around. I think it's more important that the city hear from the citizens and the citizens hear from the city. To have at least a quarterly cycle of ask the mayor opportunities combined with open houses in neighborhoods, town hall formats so that we can hear. I've thoroughly enjoyed running for mayor, knocking on hundreds of doors and having short conversations. Some of them are actually longer to hear what's going on. I had a meet and greet last night with a bunch of younger people who are saying, how do we understand more about what's going on in the city? One of the things I'd like to do is to introduce a brief on Friday morning that would recap major decisions that took place at the previous evening's city council meetings so that you don't have to sit from 5 till 10:30 at night or whenever to try to find out what happened, but to actually get a reasonably quick, actionable summary to stay informed. And we've done a good job with members of the council speak to at KPCW, but I'd like to see that a little bit more robust. Um, the other thing I'd like to do is to introduce a residents first development policy. We've had a number of issues that surround development and have a residential impact test so that people can understand what's going to happen when variances are given on entitlements. I think it's important that citizens understand what the load on them may be, as well as on infrastructure and other things when variances are granted.